Hey guys, Sunday afternoon about 2 o'clock, and sorry I'm out of breath. I've been digging a trench, as you can see. So that electrical wire used to run from there, and it drooped and it went in right there. And so it was almost head height. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace that, and we're going to bury it in some PVC pipe. And you can see right there, that's MC, that stands for metal clad. And that's going to go inside the pipe, so it's kind of doubly protected. But I had to dig the trench first. And so it's going to come down from that junction box, go through the trench, up in there, and then it'll terminate in the breaker inside. And then after that, I'm going to be putting in an outlet for the workbench, and then I'll get a power strip for all the various power tools that are going to be in there. So anyway, that's what we're up to today. I got to run to Home Depot and pick up some more PVC. I need some 90s and some other lengths, and probably some couplers and that kind of thing. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and hopefully by tonight I'll be inside working on my Christmas presents. So anyway, that's the latest. I think maybe I should go eat something, drink something. It might be good. So we'll talk to you later. Hey guys, it's Monday morning. Sorry I didn't shoot anything after yesterday's short clip. My electrical rework turned into an epic saga, and I will take you through it when I get back. I have to run out and get something at the store. I have to get one of those long, like 4-foot power strips. I thought I'd gotten one yesterday, but it turns out it's a hardwired version. So I have to go and actually get the real thing, and then I can start plugging in all the equipment out in the barn there on the workbench. But I also have to finalize where I'm going to be putting those those tools, because I have to actually bolt them to the workbench, and I have yet to do that. I've got all the hardware to do it, I just need to drill the holes. So that'll be the first thing I need to do when I get back, and then we can get to the actual making of stuff. And I'm really excited to get into that process and have you guys see what it is I'm doing. So we will catch you later. So we're done at the store. I got what I needed. Got a 4-foot long, 12 outlet, 6-foot power cord power strip. And as you can see, it actually has a plug. Yay! So that's what I needed, not the hardwired one. So now it's back home. Mount the stuff to the workbench, and then get this power strip plugged in, plug everything in, and I think at that point we can actually start doing what we're supposed to be doing and making Christmas presents. Hey, so we are working on the bench press right now, or the bench press, the drill press, and my bolts are maybe a shade long, but I'm not letting that stop me. Let's see, we'd have to go that way. So I'm working on getting the nuts screwed in. Little by little, we'll get there. It is Wednesday night, and I'm sorry that there was nothing from yesterday. I actually forgot the camera, which was on the charger over there. So, my apologies. You didn't miss that much. I went and helped my Bethel Lutheran Church install their new projector. and dropped off some equipment for them. We had another church with a projector screen order that has come in, so we got paid for that, or we got the money for that, so now I need to put the order in for the screen, so I'll get that done tonight. My project out in the barn, in my little workshop, is plodding along. It's become a little bit mired in some issues. So the first issue is that became very obvious on Tuesday. Yeah, on Tuesday, that my belt sander was not going to work for my needs, so I had to go get a different one. And then I was out there working on my projects today, and power to the whole barn just went out, and we haven't been able to figure out why. So I'll be tackling that over the next couple days. I'm running out of time because I've got a photo shoot tomorrow for one of my clients, and I have to go pick up some rental equipment for that in the morning before the shoot. So I don't know if I'm going to make Christmas with these presents. And no, I'm not going to show you what they are yet, at least not until I get a couple of them done. So that is the update. I'm going to work on some paperwork and putting together some stuff that I ordered that I'm also not going to show you yet until I get it put together. So yeah, there's a lot going on. I will be going back to Vegas next week. I'll start my drive on the 26th, the day after Christmas. And I should be there a week and a half, and we should be able to get everything wrapped up in that time. So that'll be good to get off my back and call that done and completed. There are some lights that need to go up, but they have to find the money for that. So that's probably going to be done at a later time. So that's the update, and I'll do my best to remember the camera tomorrow so I can bring you along. Good morning. It is, what day is it? Thursday. It's Thursday. And I am on my way to downtown Portland to pick up a lens. Have a photo shoot this afternoon with a client, take pictures of their staff for a couple purposes. Their frontline staff, the people that, or the staff members that people deal with on the phones or come in and talk to in person, their pictures are going to be up on their website, which I'm redesigning. And we're taking pictures of everybody because they also have a wall in one of their buildings where they have pictures of all their staff members. And they've had some turnover, as well as they have had some people whose picture is not on the wall, but that have worked there for a number of years. So anyway, we're gonna be doing that. But before then, so I got to run and get that lens and a flash, actually, and then after that, I'm gonna run up to Woodland and kind of create a game plan for getting the projector mounted in that training room. So you may remember 2-3 weeks ago we put a screen in a training room in a corporate office, but we didn't mount the projector because we didn't have time. So we are going to look at how we're going to do that, take the measurements, and then I think we'll come after I get back from Vegas. We will actually do the install. So we will see how that all works out. It is currently a little after 11, and I'm supposed to meet my guy up there at 12:30. It's going to be tight. It's going to take me at least half an hour to get into downtown Portland, and that's if traffic is cooperating. So that's what's on the docket for today. We'll see how that goes. And then if I have time, I'll see if I can't troubleshoot that power issue we're having out in the barn. But yeah, I probably won't be back until at least 6 this evening, if not 7:30. So anyway, that's the latest. So I just got back from, or I got back in the car from Pro Photo Supply. Got myself a Nikon SB910 flash, or what they call a speed light. So that'll go on my Nikon D800 that I just got. And then I've ordered one of these. It's not this exact model. I think it's a Sigma, but this is a 24-70 2.8 lens. Great for portraiture, so I'm going to be using this to take the pictures of the people this afternoon. So with that, I'm going to pack these back up real quick, and then we're going to get on the road to Woodland, because I've got 45 minutes to get there. We are here in the room, and as you can see, we have the Screen Innovation screen behind me, and we have the Optima projector right there, and we're going to be trying to mount it up there. So my job here today is to see what's above there and kind of strategize a way that we're going to mount that. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, so we're done up here in Woodland, and we got a plan. We're actually going to do the install tomorrow, not when I get back. So that'll be nice to have off my back. So now I am rushing to get to my 2 o'clock. It's just before 1:30, but traffic going across the Columbia River from Vancouver to Portland is, well, Google Maps says it's red. So that's usually not a good sign. And so we'll get down there as soon as we can, and I'll try to remember to take this camera in and do just some wide shots while we're actually shooting, and that way you can kind of get to see how I work. So we'll see you down there. Okay, so we're done with the photo shoot. Not sure if we got any of me actually taking the pictures, or if it was just that that time lapse of me setting up the backdrop, but it went well. Had to dial in the flash, so I had to do about 4 or 5 retakes, but they were cool about it, so we got that taken care of. Technically, I can bring back the rental equipment, the flash and the lens, tomorrow morning, but I've got to get a lower control arm bushing put on tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. up in Vancouver. So, and they're estimating about 3 hours of labor for that. So it's about 4 o'clock now. The rental place closes at 6. So I'm just gonna take it back and drop it off. That way I don't have to worry about it. And then, like I said, we're installing that projector tomorrow afternoon. So I've got to stop at Home Depot and pick up some pieces that I need in order to accomplish that. So that is where we're at. 4 o'clock, Portland. Traffic is, yeah, looking ahead, it's a bear. So I'll probably be in traffic for probably 40 minutes to get to the rental place. which is kind of ridiculous, seeing as without traffic, it's about a 10-minute drive. So, welcome to Portland. Well, good news. There I am. Good news. It only took me about 25 minutes to make that drive, so I dropped the lens and the flash off, and I have decided to brave the Portland traffic on the major freeways here in order to go pick up some packages that are at my mailbox in Vancouver. So I am on my way to do that right now. So this is what I'm dealing with. Lots of honking of horns. It's traffic. So this is what they call the Fremont Bridge. And it's one of, I think, 7 or 9 that go over the Willamette River, and we're heading east right now. The Willamette River runs north and south through downtown Portland, and there we go. This is one of the taller bridges, and it's also one of the most northernmost. There is one more, the St. John's, which is north of here, but south of here you've got the Steel Bridge, you've got the Broadway Bridge, you've got the Morrison Bridge, you have the Markham Bridge, and you also have the Selwood Bridge. I may be missing one in there, but anyway, this is Portland traffic. It's not so bad on the bridge, but when we get to I-5, I'll try and remember to show you what that looks like. Well, I barely made it to my mail place. Apparently, there was an incident just north of the bridge into Vancouver, such that they actually closed down about a quarter-mile stretch in both directions. So I'm not sure what that indicates, but hopefully everybody involved in whatever it was is okay. But yep, I made it, and they're actually just closing the mail place now. I am going to go get something to eat because I'm hungry, and I need to find some place to chill while traffic dies down. So we'll catch you later. So last stop of the day, Home Depot. I have to build a custom mount for, well, I have to build, it's more of a bracket that's going to go up above the ceiling tiles in the training room for the projector that I'm gonna mount tomorrow. So the projector itself has a mount, but we have to be able to thread that into an 1.5-inch pipe, and that pipe has to be secured somewhere with a pipe flange. So that is what my mission is going to be on this trip to Home Depot. And if it's a little confusing from my poor description, you'll see it tomorrow when we're actually doing the install. So it will all make sense then. So probably won't do that much. Actually, I think this will be the last video clip of the night or of the day for me. So we will see you guys tomorrow. Update. It's 7:08. Dropped by the repair place for the car, and they're not open until 8. And because I'm doing an install today, I've got a lot of tools in the car, and I'm not comfortable leaving my car there for, an hour when nobody's there. So I have decided I'm gonna get some breakfast because I didn't get a chance to do that before I left. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll go back and drop the car off at 8, and then I'll walk probably about a mile to the coffee shop, and I'll hang out there until they call me when the car's done. So that is what's going on. Alright, so dropped the car off. Apparently there was a miscommunication. I was told 7 a.m. and they have it on their schedule at 11, so that could potentially create some problems with me getting up to Woodland by 1. So we'll see what happens. So I am walking to the coffee shop. Alright, so car is ready, or is done. We ended up actually replacing the whole lower control arm because apparently I was told that it was the front left lower control arm bushing and it was actually the rear left, and they couldn't get their hands on that part. And while it did ultimately cost me more in part cost to get the whole lower control arm, I got 2 new bushings and a new ball joint. So it cost me a little bit more in the part, less in the labor, and I got more value. So ultimately the issue was fixed, so I'm happy about that. It cost me a little bit more, but again, the issue got fixed, so I feel much better about going to Vegas in this car now. And now I need to get some gas, and I gotta hit up Costco. I need a new hard drive before I head to Vegas. So, because my 1 terabyte portable drive is pretty much full, and I may have an editing project while I'm in Vegas as well. So the fun never ceases. My goodness, people. 2 days before Christmas. I should have known better than go to Costco. But I survived. A little trick, at least for today, was that the lines were to the back of the store on the 2 main outside aisles. But the registers in the middle, they were only like 6 people deep. So being tall, I was able to see that, and I just snaked my way to the middle and got out of there relatively unscathed. So I gotta go deposit a check now, and then I gotta fill up my gas tank because I am running low. And then gotta figure out something to do between now and 1 o'clock, because that's when I'm gonna start the install of that projector in that office. So I'm sure I'll find something to do. This car has been to Vegas twice. Last time through snow and ice. And she needs a car wash. And I know I'm about to leave to go down there again, but she needs a car wash. So I'm gonna go give her a car wash. But not one of those, I'm gonna wash it, because it's a little cold out for that. I'm gonna go to the one where you drive through it. And I know the car doesn't get as clean. But I don't need it to get as clean because it's just going to get dirty again. So, but she's been a good car. She is a good car. Roxy is her name. Just because she's a little sassy. But yeah, I'm going to give her a car wash. She deserves it. She's earned it. And then I'll give her another one when I get back. Then she should be good for a while. Unless I'm taking more trips that I don't know about. So anyway, I'm going to go do that. And that will get me to right about 12 o'clock, maybe a little after, and then I can head north and go do the install. So we'll see you up there. I'm just about out of battery, so I promised you I was going to show you Roxy. So let's show you Roxy, all cleaned up. Took the magnets off. Had a small issue on the other side. Actually, I'll show you. My magnet decided to permanently affix itself to my car, so I'm going to have to figure that out. We got the projector mounted. They didn't have power run for us, so we just did a temporary power run with an extension cord. Because, you know, there's not much we can do about that. So, yeah, I gotta get back down to Portland, have a concert to go to this evening, see some friends, and then it's the weekend and it's Christmas. So thank you for watching Tomato BTS, and we will catch you next week when I start my trip down south to Vegas once again. So we'll be wrapping a whole bunch of stuff up down there this time around. So until next time, Merry Christmas.